And I'm proud of the way you do your job. It's just, I would have thought you would have understood me, too.
I'm not trying to fight here, Helen. Some things would have to change, yes.
Well, they are not going to. Not now, not while my kids still need me.
Okay, whatever you want. This is your decision.
So these notes you made on the advantages of school security, really good. Like professional good. Because at first, I didn't agree at all. And then I read these notes, your notes, they totally convinced me.
Cool.
So why don't you read them to me? Oh,
Nah.
come on, Scott, they're primo. You should have enough confidence to shout this stuff out to the world. Come on, let me hear that voice of yours.
School crime has decreased.
Good, good, good. This time look at me, okay? Just look right into my eyeballs when you say it. Eyeballs, confidence. Confidence, eyeballs. Got it?
I don't need another speech therapist.
What? No, I'm not. I've always been into stuttering. I mean, how about that left hemisphere of the brain messing up the messages to the mouth, huh? I mean, who hasn't read about that?
Look, I don't want to be here, okay? My father thinks that debating will help, but it only makes things worse.
But you have so many great ideas in here. And some very impressive big words. I mean, it would take like 2 guys to lift these words. They're so big. Look, all you have to do is find your voice, Scott. Just let the world know what great thoughts you have.
My voice.
Yeah. Listen, if Winston Churchill, Marilyn Monroe, James Earl Jones, Carly Simon, they can all cure stuttering, so can you.
Who's Carly Simon?
I don't know, but James Earl Jones is Darth Vader. That is so freaky.
My dad was just trying to protect me, that's all.
I know, Daniel. But even if the allegations against Reverend Yardley are true, your father still has to answer for what he did.
Well, they are true.
And the court will take that into consideration in your father's case. We just need to get a statement from you.
I was at the church, and I helped out there sometimes with the after-school committees, and Reverend Yardley seemed nice. We talked, he was a good listener, and then this one day he asked me to come to his office, and that's when it happened. He, you know, he put his hands on me, down there, and then he tried to kiss me and touch me.
Take your time, son.
My dad told me not to spend time with him.
Why?
What do you mean?
Well, did he suspect something happened?
No, I just meant, you know, being gay, it's a sin.
You know, Daniel, my daughter said something the other night. She's on the debate team. She said, logic is a way to find truth. And what you're telling me, son, it just doesn't seem logical.
Why?
Well, if your father didn't know then that the Reverend was gay, why would he tell you to avoid him?
He touched me, and it was a sin.
Then why didn't your father come to us first?
You know, he was so mad, and he kept yelling about being gay, and he just wouldn't listen.
So you tried to talk to him?
Yeah.
You didn't want him to hurt Reverend Yardley?
No.
But he wanted to. Because he was gay. Not because he was a molester.
My dad was just trying to protect me. He wasn't, he didn't want me getting mixed up.
Mixed up?
Look, he told me I'd go to hell. He's my dad. He's supposed to know what's best, right?
And was the Reverend telling you something different?
I hated myself being this way. I'm so alone. I wanted to kill myself. He said, Reverend Yardley, he said that God loved me no matter what. He understood what it was like. He wasn't even gay, and he understood me.
So he didn't touch you?
He was my friend. When I tried to talk to my dad, he just screamed that the Reverend made me a fag. He ran out of the house telling me I'd see what happened to sinners like him. But I didn't know what he was going to do. I swear to God. I'm sorry. He was my friend. The Reverend was my friend. He was my friend. He was my friend.
I compiled all the data and wrote an opening affirmation.
Wow. This is fearsome, Scott. You did all this in one night?
Well, writing is no problem.
Apparently not. Writing is kind of like your voice, huh?
I guess so.
I mean, the world can hear you this way. You can let people know what you think this way, right?
What are you saying?
This is your voice, Scott. You have to go with your voice. I mean, you should be, like, writing for the paper or something.
You mean quit debate?
No, not quitting. Moving on to what's right for you. Wouldn't you love to see your stuff in the paper?
Yeah.
Then do it. This is about you. Not your dad, not Mr. Enfield. This is about you, your voice.
I'm a writer. I quit.
I beg your pardon, Mr. Brooks?
Quit. I quit. Thank you. I quit.
I totally have this down, guy. So any luck finding Adam and our teacher?
No, and Price says he's going to fill that position by Friday no matter what.
Adam told Price he should hire you.
Really?
Yeah, can you imagine you grading my friends? You and you.
I used to teach, and I've been exhibited.
What are you saying, Mom? You can't teach at my school. It's like incest or something. I'm going to go get the hamburger meat. Hi, 2.5 pounds of hamburger meat, please.
So, you quit debate, huh?
Shouldn't you be in the produce section? I always thought God would be a vegetarian.
I was surprised you were only in debate for
3 days. Because I'm good. I am so getting this whole mission thing. I'm getting even better at the riddles. Finding his voice. That was a good one, because at first I thought I had to cure his stuttering, which according to the books could take years. Oh, lean beef, please. My mom's on a health kick.
You aren't done, Joan.
But I completed the mission.
I wanted you to join the debate team to be in a debate.
Come on, if I argue in favor of that stupid policy, Grace is totally going to write me off.
So your position has no validity at all?
Yeah. Grace is all political and knows about this stuff, and I know what a drag it is to get searched.
So you think believing something to be true makes it true?
Well, if believing in things is wrong, that would put you out of business pretty fast, wouldn't it?
I don't exist because